Hey, what's up? This is Marcus from Machine City Audio, and in today's video, we are going to take a look at my top 10 plugins of 2019. Now, this doesn't mean that they came out in 2019 and they're not in any specific order. I just got them lined up the way I do. All right, so let's dive into it. So the first one is going to be from Overloud, and it is the Tape Desk. Now, this plugin I slept on a lot. I didn't really use it, and I didn't like the sound of it when I first heard it. But as of recently, in the past few months, I've been using this plugin quite a bit, and it is my go-to tape machine. Now, what I like about this plugin is you have three kinds of processing. You have your mic preamp, then you have your tape saturation that you're getting, and then you also have the console. And you have three different consoles. You have the Trident, which is the T88, the N80, which I believe is the Neve, and then you have the S4000, which is the SSL. So you could use these any kind of way you want. You could turn off the console, you could turn off the mic pre's, and you could just use the tape. You know, it all depends on how you want to use it. But this is my go-to tape machine that I've been using for 2019. All right, so let's move on to the next one. I mean, you know this had to be in there. This is in everybody's top 10, I believe. And it's the Pro Q3 from FabFilter. You know, I really don't even need to say anything about this EQ, but it's a great EQ. I mean, you can use it on anything. You can use it to do just about anything. I love the fact that you can use it as a dynamic EQ. You can use it in mid-side mode, stereo. You can just do all kinds of things with this plugin, and it's definitely one of my go-to EQs that I use on every mix, master, whatever. The third plugin is the Comp FET 76 from Arturia. Now, a lot of people sleep on this plugin too because they feel like Arturia doesn't make, good processing plugins because they're known for making virtual instruments and MIDI keyboards and things like that. But do not sleep on this plugin. This is a really great emulation of an 1176. Now, one of the things I like about this plugin the most is you can just throw this on a vocal and it fattens it up and it reduces that harshness. I don't know how they do what they do, but it just has like this kind of warm saturation to it. So definitely check this out if you have a chance, or if you already have it and you don't use it, pull it out and use it more. This is my 1176 of choice. I find myself reaching for this one a lot. All right, so the fourth plugin, I know this has been out for a while, but it's the MV2 from Waves. And this is really great for using on bass. I like to use this one. It just seems to make the bass cut through the mix a little more. So I really like using this plugin. Next up, we have the BXN from Plugin Alliance and Brainworks. Again, this is one of those plugins that I slept on, didn't really use much, and I started using it, and I really like the sound of it. I've been using it to mix and using only this as my form of processing, and I can get away with just using this. It's a great sounding channel strip. I know they've come out with a few more channel strips since then, but I'm really starting to gravitate more towards this one. So that's the BXN from Plugin Alliance. All right, we have another one from Plugin Alliance, and that is the Metric AB. Now, this was also one that I didn't use much because I didn't really do referencing too much when I first started mixing, because fear of my mixer sounding like crap compared to the professional mixers. But this does a great job of helping you get to that next level, helping you get your mixes closer to the professional sounding mixes. So next up, we have the Dyne 1 from Leapwing Audio. And I've done a few videos on this plugin. I've been using it since the first version, and now this is version 3. And they've done a whole new rehaul of this plugin. They made it more intuitive, more user-friendly, and also they worked with the CPU because it could be CPU intensive. But I'm going to do a video for this new version and the new features that they added. But the new features just sets this thing apart from any plugin out there. And you really can't find another plugin that does what this plugin does. All right, so next up we have the Saturator X from IK Multimedia, part of the T-Rax collection. And this is my go-to saturator. I know there's tons of saturators out there, but something about this one I just like the most. And if you use the mastering mode and you put that on your mixer master, It does a great job of kind of just pushing things forward, really lifting things up, giving them a nice sound. So I really like this plugin, and it's my go-to saturator. Let's go on to the next one. Bass Room from Mastering the Mix. I gotta say, this is definitely one of my favorites. I get the most use out of this plugin, it seems like. All right, so next up we have the Bass Room from Mastering the Mix. And I really love this plugin. I love this company. I love what they do. This plugin really helped me a lot with the problems of wondering if you have too much bass, you know, is your bass tight enough? Is it going to cut through the mix? Is it overpowering the mix? You know, any questions that you have, you know, or concerns about your bass, this could really help you get your bass under control and help you get a really, you know, help you get a cleaner, more balanced mix. Now, Mastering the Mix is really a great company. If you haven't checked them out, definitely check them out. You know, they have a lot of information on their website, blogs, Instagram, Facebook. You know, they're constantly posting tips and little tricks. He does walkthrough mastering videos on his YouTube, and I really learned a lot from those videos. So I highly recommend this company, you know, as far as checking them out. All right, and then the last one we have is the RC20 from XLN Audio, also produced as well. So this is one of those plugins that it seems to find its way in a lot of my production, no matter what I'm doing. And you have tons of things that you can do with this plugin. You know, you can get the tape noise, you know, you get that tape flutter. You can also get some distortion. You got your reverb. You have everything you need in this plugin to kind of shape and tone things the way you want. So this is a really great plugin as well, and one of my favorites. All right, so that wraps it up. That's all I have for you today. Please keep subscribing. Please keep liking these videos. I am Marcus with Machine City Audio. Peace, and until next time.